1945 Bravo 103rd Street.
Fred Bravo 103rd, that is a copy. Your next call back to Columbus Circle.
Copy from Connecticut.
$145, 1952.
52 Bravo 145, that is a copy. Push for the local. Your next call back is 103rd.
Copy for 103rd.
This is the 1930 Delta bypassing 96.
1930 Delta bypassing 96, that is a copy. Your next call back will be to hold outside of Columbus Circle.
Outside of Columbus, copy.
Call Maker 125.
Before Quincy 125, that is a copy. Your next call back bypassing 96.
Copy.
Before Quincy Columbus Circle, that is a copy. Push for 6th Avenue. Next call back 42nd Street, Bryant Park. $1930 Delta, you now belong into Columbus Circle. Call back there.
Copy.
Wait, did I get a callback?
No, that was for the 1930 Delta. 44 years to call back, still bypassing 96.
Okay, copy. Just making sure. Bypass 96.
It's a 96 for the 1944 Quincy. That is a copy. Your next call back will be Columbus Circle.
Copy.
1930 Delta, call back after the United Street, Columbus Circle.
Columbus Circle for the 1930 Delta, that is a copy. Push for 6th Avenue, your next callback, 7th Avenue, 53rd.
Copy 7 Avenue. Avenue 53rd, 1930 Delta.
3 Delta, 7th Avenue, 53rd, that is a copy. Proceed with caution to Rockefeller.
Copy.
1945 Bravo to 19.
45 Bravo, Columbus Circle has a copy. You may push for 6th Avenue, next callback, 7th Avenue, 53rd.
Copy for 7th Avenue.
No, 1930 Delta, please hold immediately your current location. 34 Quincy. 34 Quincy, proceed to Bryant Park, max speed 15 miles per hour, please.
1954 Quincy.
54 Quincy at 168th, that is a copy. Your next callback is 125.
Copy for 125.
Okay, 1930 Delta may resume proceeding with caution into Rockefeller.
1952 is at 103rd.
52 Bravo, 103rd, this copy. Your next callback is Columbus Circle.
Copy for Columbus Circle.
Calling back at 59th Street, Columbus Circle.
Quincy at Columbus Circle, that is a copy. Please hold the train from behind the 7th Avenue, 53rd.
Yeah.
1930 Delta coming back at 4750th.
30 Delta, Rockefeller, that is a copy. Please hold the train from heading to Bryant Park.
Copy.
1945 Bravo 7th Avenue 53rd.
45 Bravo, 7th Avenue, 53rd, that is a copy. Please hold the train from holding at Rockefeller.
Copy.
Fort Quincy, 42nd Street, Bryant Park, that is a copy. Push for the express. Your next callback to West 4th. Fort Quincy, you call back to West 4th, not 34th. Alright, 30 Delta holding in Rockefeller, proceed to 42nd Street.
Copy.
35 Bravo holding 7th Avenue, proceed to Rockefeller.
Copy for Rockefeller.
44 Quincy holding at Columbus Circle, you may proceed to 7th Avenue, 53rd.
Copy that.
back at 42nd Street, Bryant Park.
30 Delta, 42nd Street, Bryant Park. That is a copy. Please proceed with caution to 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy.
Nineteen 45 Bravo at Rockefeller Center.
5 Bravo, Rockefeller. That is a copy. Proceed with caution to 42nd Street, Bryant Park.
Copy for caution to 42nd.
7th Avenue, 3rd.
34 Quincy, 7th Avenue, 53rd. That is a copy. Proceed with caution to Rockefeller.
Copy.
'29 Alpha, radio check is loud and clear.
Delta at 34.
1630 Delta, 34th Street, Herald Square. That is a copy. Please hold. Awaiting confirmation that the train from you has reached West 4th.
Copy.
Nineteen 45 Bravo at 42nd Street.
45 Bravo, 42nd Street, Bryant Park. That is a copy. Push through the express and hold the train from you holding at 34th.
Copy.
$19.44, is that?
Alright, 34 Quincy, West 4th. You may proceed. Your next callback is Grand Street. 30 Delta, holding at 34th. Proceed to West 4th. 45 Bravo, 42nd. Proceed to 34th.
Copy.
And 44 Quincy, Rockefeller. Proceed to 42nd.
Copy.
This is the 21 requesting line up out of 34th Street, Penn Station.
29 Alpha out of Penn Station. That is a copy. Your next callback is West 4th.
Copy.
1954 Quincy, 125th.
4 Quincy, 125. That is a copy. Your next callback is Columbus Circle.
Copy for Columbus Circle.
Second Bryant Park.
44 Quincy, 42nd Street, Bryant Park. That is a copy. And hold you there for 2 minutes to give the train front of you some space.
Copy.
This is the 1945 Bravo 34th Street.
45 Bravo, 34th Street, Herald Square. That is a copy. Proceed with caution to West 4th. Let me know when you're outside the station.
1952 Columbus Circle.
Columbus Circle for the 1952 Bravo. That is a copy. Push for 6th Avenue. Your next callback is Rockefeller Center.
Copy for Top of the Rock.
2010B is ready to depart out of the layup.
2010 Bravo is a copy. Let me know you have doors open on 168.
Copy.
West 4th.
3 Delta, West 4th. That is a copy. Proceed to Broad Lafayette.
Copy.
Okay, 44 Quincy may proceed. Your next callback's 34th Street.
Copy.
35 Bravo, you have the line up into West 4th. Let me know when you're there.
Copy.
Ten Bravo is at 168.
Bravo, you may depart 168. Your next callback is 125.
That's copy.
Echo that Fort Square.
55 Echo Ford Square, that is a copy. Your next callback's 5th Avenue, 53rd Street.
Copy.
34 Quincy Grand Street, that is a copy. Your next callback's Peak of the Bridge, one for Bravo Island.
1930 Delta, call back at Bar Lafayette.
30 Delta, Bar Lafayette, that's a copy. Your next callback's Grand Street.
44 Quincy is at 34th Street, Herald Street.
34 Quincy Herald Square, that is a copy. Your next callback is West 4th.
Copy.
2014 Charlie, 34 Kent, calling in for radio check.
14 Charlie, radio checks loud and clear.
Yeah.
1945 Bravo, West 4th.
45 Bravo, West 4th, that is a copy. Proceed to Broad Lafayette.
Copy.
2009, calling back at West 4th Street.
9 Alpha, West 4th, that is a copy. Your next callback's Canal Street.
Over to Canal Street.
$19.52 is at Rockefeller.
Bravo, Rockefeller, that is a copy. Your next callback, 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy.
2014 Charlie requesting line up out of 34th Penn Station.
Charlie, you have the line by Penn Station. Your next callback's West 4th.
Got the left and square.
Delta, Green out.
1930 Delta Grand Street.
Yeah, Green Street.
3 Delta Grand Street, that is a copy. Push for the Delta lineup. Your next callback, Peak of the Bridge.
55 Echoes at that's 53rd.
55 Echo, your callback's 5th Avenue, 53rd.
Copy.
1945 Bravo, Bravo Lafayette.
4 Quincy, Peak of the Bridge. Your next callback's Decalb Interlocking. 45 Bravo, Broy Lafayette. Your next callback, Grand Street.
Copy. Grand Street.
Calling back to West 4th Street, Washington Square, lower level.
4 Quincy, West 4th, that is a copy. Your next callback, Broy Lafayette.
Copy. Echo with that 5th Avenue.
55 Echo, 5th Avenue, 53rd, that is a copy. Push for 6th Avenue. Your next callback, 42nd Street, Bryant Park.
2009, bid departed Canal Street.
2009 Alpha, you're at Canal or you depart at Canal?
Departed.
Okay, that's a strike, because you're supposed to let me know when you're at Canal. Next callback, Fulton.
1952 is at 34th Street.
2 Bravo, 34th Street, Herald Square is a copy. Your next callback's West 4th.
Copy.
1945 Bravo, Grand Street.
45 Bravo, Grand Street, that is a copy. Push for the Bravo line. Your next callback is Peak of the Bridge.
Copy.
Peak of the Bridge.
3 Delta, Peak of the Bridge, that is a copy. Your next callback's Decalb Interlocking.
Roger.
1954 Quincy, 59.
54 Quincy Columbus Circle, that is a copy. Push for 6th Avenue. Next callback, 42nd Street, Bryant Park.
Copy.
44 Quincy is at Briar Lafayette.
54 Quincy Broad Lafayette, that is a copy. Your next callback, Grand Street.
Copy for Grand.
Thirty-four Quincy Interlocking, DeKalb Avenue is your next callback.
Bravo, Poultry with Peak of the Bridge.
1845 Bravo, Peak of the Bridge, that is a copy. Your next callback's DeKalb Interlocking.
Copy.
14 Charlie Washington Square, that is a copy. Your next callback, Canal Street.
Copy, Canal. 20 stands at 125.
Bravo 125, that is a copy. Your next callback's 96.
Copy.
2009 Alpha, calling back at Fulton Street.
09 Alpha at Fulton, that is a copy. Your next callback is Hoyt Skimmerhorn.
1930 Delta, calling back at DeKalb Interlocking.
3 Delta DeKalb Interlocking, that is a copy. Your next callback is DeKalb Avenue.
1952 at West 4th.
2 Bravo West 4th, that is a copy. Proceed to Broy Lafayette.
Copy.
1944 Quincy's at Grand.
4 Quincy Grand Street, that is a copy. Proceeds to the Peak of the Bridge.
Copy.
4 Quincy DeKalb Avenue is a copy. Push for Brighton. Your next callback is 7th Avenue. 2019 Alpha 207, or out of 34th, my bad. Your next callback, West 4th.
55 Echoes at Bryant Park.
5 Echo 42nd Street, Bryant Park, that is a copy. Push for the local. Your next callback, West 4th. Al Street for the 2014 Charlie, that is a copy. Your next callback, Fulton.
Copy for Fulton.
1930 Delta, calling back at DeKalb Avenue, punching for Brighton.
3 Delta at DeKalb, that is a copy. Your next callback to your next stop, Atlantic Avenue, Pacific Street.
Pacific, I'm going by Brighton.
Atlantic Pacific, yes. That's your next callback.
Calling back at the Peak of the Bridge.
For the bridge for the 1944 Quincy, that is a copy. Your next callback, DeKalb Interlocking.
Copy for DeKalb Interlocking.
1945 Bravo, DeKalb Interlocking.
5 Bravo, DeKalb Interlocking, that is a copy. Your next callback, DeKalb Avenue.
Broadway Lafayette for
I go,
the...
Oh, that's right, you're a Bravo, that's my fault. Proceed to Atlantic.
Copy for Atlantic.
1952 is at Broadway Lafayette.
It's you, Bravo, Broadway Lafayette, Grand Street, your next callback.
That's copy for Grand Street.
Calling back at High Street.
High Street, your callback's Hoyt Skimmerhorn.
1954 Quincy, 42nd Street.
2nd Street, Bryant Park for the 1954 Quincy has a copy push for the express. Your next callback is West 4th.
Copy.
Delta and Atlantic Pacific, that is a copy. You're going to hold for about 90 seconds to train from 7th Avenue. 319 Alpha West 4th, that is a copy. Next callback is Canal Street.
Rolling that song.
14 Charlie Fulton, that is a copy. Your next callback is Hoyt Skimmerhorn.
Copy, Hoyt.
Calling back at decal interlocking.
4 Quincy Dekalb Interlocking, that is a copy. Proceed to Dekalb Avenue.
Copy.
2010 Bravo's calling back at 96th Street.
Bravo 96, that is a copy. Your next callback is Columbus Circle.
1952, Grand Street.
Bravo Grand Street, that is a copy for the Bravo line. Your next callback is the Peak of the Bridge.
Copy for Peak of the Bridge.
'34 Quincy 7th Avenue, proceed to your next stop, Prospect Park. 2024 Charlie made to park at the station. Next callback is West 4th.
That would be West 4th.
Wait, this guy, can you go back?
1830 Delta, you can depart. Your next callback 7th Avenue.
1945 Bravo Atlantic.
45 Bravo Atlantic, that is a copy. Your next callback is 36th Street.
Copy 36.
19 Alpha Canal, that is a copy. Your next callback Fulton.
$55 Echo is that West 4th.
Callback to West 4th, that is a copy. Push 48th Avenue line. Your next callback is Canal Street.
Calling back at Hoyt Skimmerhorn.
Skimmerhorn for the 2009 Alpha, that is a copy. You have the express lineup. Your next callback is Utica Avenue.
Copy for Utica.
Calling back at decal Avenue.
Utica Avenue for 1944 Quincy, that is a copy. Your next callback is Atlantic.
Copy.
13 Charlie, what? By how much?
Half of the way.
13 Charlie, that is a copy. Key out the door, proceed to J Street Metro Tech, max speed 15 miles per hour.
Copy.
1930 Delta 7th Avenue. 1930 Delta 7th
Peak of the
Avenue.
Bridge for the 52.
Alright, hold on. 52 Bravo, Peak of the Bridge, Dekalb Interlocking is your next callback.
Copy.
30 Delta at 7th Avenue, that is a copy. Proceed with caution to Prospect Park.
1954 Quincy, West 4th.
For Quincy West 4th, that is a copy. Your next callback is Grand Street.
Copy.
34 Quincy has a copy, Brighton Express, next callback to Newport Plaza. 19 Alpha at Fulton has a copy, next callback to High Street.
Calling back to Atlantic Avenue. Pacific Street.
Atlantic for the 44 Quincy that has a copy, proceed to 7th Avenue.
Copy.
West
24 Charlie, West 4th, that is a copy. Your next callback is Canal Street.
Covered now.
Decal Junction for the 52.
DeKalb Junction for the 1952 Bravo, that is a copy. Your next callback is Atlantic Pacific.
Copy.
The 9th Columbus Circle for the 2010 Bravo.
Bravo, Columbus Circle has a copy for 6th Avenue. Your next callback 42nd Street, Bryant Park.
That's copy.
1945 Bravo 36th Street.
45 Bravo 36 has a copy for West End. Your next callback is 9th Avenue.
Copy.
1930 Delta calling back Contra Public Brighton.
Delta, that is a copy. Your next callback is Church Avenue. Chicken Charlie, J Street, Borough Hall, that is a copy. You may proceed towards Skimmerhorn. Slow speed. 19 Alpha High Street, that is a copy. Proceed to your next stop, J Street, Borough Hall.
Calling back at 7th Avenue.
Avenue for the 1944 Quincy, that is a copy. Your next callback, your next stop, Prospect Park.
Copy.
At Bozak Canal.
Echo Canal, that is a copy. Push for World Trade Center line. For your next callback is your last stop, World Trade Center.
Canal for the 2024.
24 Charlie Canal, that is a copy. Your next callback is Fulton Street.
Copy from both.
1954 Quincy, Grand Street. Punch Booth.
For Quincy Grand Street, that is a copy. Your next callback is DeKalb Interlocking.
Copy.
Team Charlie Hoyt Skimmerhorn, that is a copy of the local lineup. Your next callback, Milton Avenue. Borough Hall for 2019 Alpha procedure. Your next stop, Hoyt Skimmerhorn.
$1945 Bravo 9th Avenue.
5 Bravo 9th Avenue, that is the copy. Your next callback, 62nd Street.
Copy for 62nd.
Which avenue, Brighton?
Avenue for the 1930 Delta, that is the copy. Your next callback to Newport Plaza.
1952 is at Atlantic Avenue.
D2 Bravo Atlantic, that is a copy. Your next callback, 36th Street.
29 calling back to Utica.
9 Alpha Utica, that is a copy. Your next callback is Euclid Avenue.
Country Euclid.
414 Newkirk Plaza, your next callback is Kings Highway. 44 Quincy at Prospect Park, push for Brighton Express. The next callback is Newkirk Plaza.
Copy.
55 Echo, that will chase.
Trade Center for the 1955 Echo, that is a copy. You can discharge your passengers. Terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
Charlie,
2019 Alpha at Waits Skimmer. That is a copy of the express lineup. Your next callback is Utica Avenue. 2024 Charlie at Fulton. Your next callback is Waits Skimmer.
Code for
2010 is calling back at 46th Street, Brighton.
Brian Park for the 2010 Bravo. Your next callback is West 4th.
Copy, West 4th.
2005 Echo at Port Square. Your next callback is 5th Avenue, 53rd Street. Echo Ford Square, your next callback's 5th Avenue, 53rd.
Can I call back Church Avenue?
1544 Quincy, your callback is Newkirk Plaza.
Alright, copy.
To Newkirk Plaza.
The results of Newkirk, that is a copy. Your next callback's Kings Highway.
1954 Quincy, decal interlocking.
North Quincy Dekalb Interlocking, that is a copy. Your next callback is Dekalb Avenue.
Copies.
Seven 1952 overshot 36th Street by 3 doors.
2 Bravo, that is a copy. That's a strike. Proceed to 9th Avenue. Key out the doors. Max 50 miles per hour at 9th Avenue.
That's a copy.
For Quincy Kings Highway, that is a copy. Your next callback is your last stop, Brighton Beach.
2014 Charlie, Nostromo.
Team Charlie Nostrum has a copy. Your next callback, Broadway Junction.
2014 Quincy's and Newkirk Avenue.
44 Quincy Newkirk, that is a copy. Kings Highway is your next callback.
Copy.
34 Quincy Brighton Beach is your next and last callback.
1945 Bravo, 62nd Street.
35 Bravo 62nd, that is a copy. Your next callback is Bay Parkway.
Copy for Bay Parkway.
22 Bravo, back to West
10 Bravo West 4th, that is a copy. Your next callback is Grand Street. 2024 Charlie, your callback is Williams Kinderman.
1954 Quincy, DeKalb Avenue.
For Quincy decall, that is a copy. Push to the Brighton line up your next call back, Prospect Park.
Copy.
Utica Avenue, that is a copy. Your next call back is Euclid Avenue.
Charlie's at 40.
2019 Alpha, if you didn't... Oh, okay, you're good. 2024 Charlie, Hoyt Skimmerhorn, you have the local line of your next callback, Nostrum.
Ever Nostrum.
5 Echo, 5th Avenue, 53rd, push for 6th Avenue, your next callback is 42nd Street, Bryant Park.
Calling back at Euclid Avenue.
9 Alpha, Euclid Avenue, that was a copy. Proceed to your next stop, Grant Avenue.
Copy.
'Calling back at Kings Highway.
Kings Highway for the 1944 Quincy, that is a copy. Your next callback is your last stop, Brighton Beach.
Yeah.
Oh my God, King Howard, 1930 Delta.
The Delta at Kings Highway, that is a copy. Push for local. Your next callback is also Brighton Beach. Your Delta, is that a copy for Brighton?
Yeah, sure.
2010 is calling back at Grand Street, overshot by a door.
10 Bravo at Grand Street, that is a copy. Key out the doors, proceed to decal interlocking, max speed 15.
Copy.
Is at 9th Avenue.
22 Bravo, 9th Avenue, that is a copy. Next callback, 62nd Street.
That's a copy. Permission to resume normal speeds?
Samir's new normal speed. 29 Alpha, Grant Avenue, that is a copy. Switch over to Queens Tower for instructions. Thank you. Have a safe rest of your trip. Five Echo 42nd Street, Bryant Park. That is Kai Fisher, local. Next call back at West 4th.
Dispatch, you said the 2010 callback was peak of the bridge or decal?
Interlocking. 14 Charlie, East New York, that is a copy. Your next call back to your last stop, Euclid Avenue.
1945 Bravo, Bay Park.
34 Quincy, terminated, that is a copy. You can discharge your passenger. Terminate your train, thank you for your service, have a good night. 1545 Bravo, Bay Parkway, that is a copy. Your next call back, Bay 50th.
Bay 50.
Charlie's at Northern Road.
Before Charlie Nostrum, that is a copy. Your next call back, Broadway Junction, East New York.
Duck Road.
Insane Alpha Euclid, that is a copy. Proceed to your next stop, Grant Avenue.
Prospect Park for the 54 Quincy.
54 Quincy Prospect, that is a copy. Push for Brighton Express. Your next call back is Newkirk Plaza.
Copy.
1944 Quincy's at Brighton Beach. Last stop.
2019 Alpha Grant Avenue, that's a copy. Switch over to Queens Tower for further instructions. Thank you, and safe rest of your trip. 1944 Quincy Brighton Beach, that is a copy. You can discharge your passengers. Terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
You too.
$19.52 is at 62nd Street.
52 Bravo, 62nd, that is a copy. Your next call back is Bay Parkway.
Copy for Bay Parkway.
1945 Bravo, Bay 50th Street.
55 Bravo, Bay 50th, that is a copy. Your next call back to the next and last stop on the island Stillwell.
Copy.
1930 Delta calling back at Brighton Beach.
Brighton Beach, that is a copy. Your next call back to your last stop, Coney Island Stillwell.
Copy.
This is the 2010 Bravo coming back at the interlocking.
10 Bravo would be Club Interlocking, that is a copy. Your next call back to Atlantic Avenue, Pacific Street.
As a copy, can I resume normal speeds?
Yes, you may resume normal speed.
Copy.
5 Echo West 4th, that is a copy. Push for 8th Avenue line up. Your next call back to Canal Street.
What's the callback for the 54 Quincy?
For Quincy, Newkirk Plaza.
Oh, okay.
Charlie, you would after that as a copy, discharge your passengers, take your train to the layup, all back there. So, what is that? 2014 Charlie, there's an invisible red signal. Do you have a home key?
Yes.
Can you press it and see if it works, if it changes the signal?
I can see this. What difference would it make?
That's true. 2005 Echo Canal Street, that's a copy push for World Trade Center line for your next call back to your last stop, World Trade Center. 2014 Charlie, hold at your location for 3 minutes and then proceed to the layup.
1954 Quincy, Newkirk Plaza.
54 Quincy, Newkirk, your next call back to Kings Highway.
Copy.
Charlie is Broken Junction.
Switch Junction for the 2024 Charlie, that is a copy, your next call back, Shepherd Avenue.
Shepherd.
Bro, 2010's calling back at Atlantic Pacific. That's a shit.
2010 Bravo Pacific, that is a copy, your next call back, 36th Street.
That's a copy.
1945 Bravo terminated, Stillwell.
25 Bravo Stillwell, that is a copy, may discharge your passengers, terminate your train, thank you for your service, have a good night.
1930 calling back at Stillwell.
3 Delta Stillwell, that is a copy, you can discharge your passengers, terminate your train, thank you for your service, have a good night.
Alright, thank you, you too.
In all honesty, I went 55 into bigger than
4 Charlie, that's a striker. Super Van Tickling back to 15.
You on trap?
Yes, I am actually.
No one.
I'm joking.
Fire.
I didn't overshoot the station. I'm still in the station. Yeah, creatine.
Creatine, steroids, you might be a one.
Okay. Oh wait, just well, we can talk about that.
Do you see him?
1952 calling back at Bay Parkway Street.
2 Bravo Bay Parkway, that is a copy.
Wait, what?
Call back to Bay 50th Street.
Copy for Bay 50th Street.
You did not part this.
305 Echo terminated World Trade Center, that is a copy. You can discharge your passengers, terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
114 permission to now slide my way.
You may proceed to the layup. Let me know when you're there.
Cap.
I mean, you can't really blame me. So.
Kings Highway for the 54 Queens.
4 Quincy Kings Highway, that is a copy. Next call back to your last stop, Brighton Beach.
Bro, it's so annoying just having to release the brake and then pulling the brake.
What are you? What equipment
I'm
are you
going
using?
15.
What equipment are you using? I never had this.
Yard
man.
man. No, this bitch can haul. Wait, Kadar, where are you? What is this? Okay, I'm not taking doors open.
That's a copy 24 Charlie. You can zoom normal speed. Call back you.
Yeah, you have to go 70.
Wish you luck.
I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it farther than something. I don't know what to come up with. But let's see how fast it could go.
You really want to test that?
We're going 30. Come on.
Did BT finish service or did he drop out?
He finished. He was an E-train.
Are there any dropouts yet?
Oh.
Good.
36th
40.
Street, Avenue
San Bruno 36 has a copy for West End next call back. So next stop.
Come on.
High for 9th Avenue.
15 Charlie after layup. That is a copy. You can lock down your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
What's your speed at, Rick?
I'm at the station. The max I hit was 47.
Aren't you a local?
Yeah, I am. Alright. Let me see how fast I can go. To Euclid. I'm willing to get on the right.
Rick, out of all stations, don't overshoot the terminal.
Now don't worry, I won't. My mission is to get 70 before Euclid.
I don't know velocity.
Are we going 40? Come on, hit 50, hit 50. Nah, we're not making it.
1952 calling F at Bay 50th.
Zero Bravo Bay 50th. That is a copy. Call back next and last stop. Coney Island still low.
Copy Coney Island.
If he was on the express track, you would probably hit like 50 or better. R110 will call haul asses for
The R110. Alright, the 2020. What in the Christ? Oh wait, never mind, that was a glitch. 2024 Charlie is at Euclid Avenue.
24 Charlie. That is a copy. Discharge the passenger. Take the train to the way. Call back there.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait 15 seconds.
Imagine he comes to the next thing later.
I'll be pissed. Okay, I'm gonna hit the home button right now, just in case. And now we roll.
Be mindful that according to Kadar, the signal was invisible.
Yeah, I don't see any signals, so.
I didn't see a single thing on the entire line.
Alright, I'm leaving at 5 miles per hour just in case.
All of my signals just don't seem to work whatever I do. They're all red and I'm going like 10 miles. I'm just passing them and I'm not going to call it every red signal. I'm going to be here all day.
You have to do it like you have to do it once. You'd just be informed that after the second time, you just fucking put it on chance.
Didn't the same thing happen to some guy a couple of days ago when Velocity was dispatching?
Yes.
Okay, apparently there's no red light. Oh wait, fuck it, never mind, I just tripped it.
9th Avenue for the 2010.
2010 Bravo, 9th Avenue. That is a copy. Your next call back, 62nd Street.
To be fair, I was just creeping this area at 1 mile per hour. I was just like, I'm waiting for it.
Please don't.
So you mean to tell me that you've been rolling 1 mile an hour, but you somehow freaking tripped the signal?
It's because it's invisible. It's black. It's not even there. It's like your dad.
Damn.
Now you see, I can actually prove them like that too.
Okay, so what do I do in this scenario? I went 1 mile per hour.
Just sneezed on the signal and died.
2024 Charlie, just hold the signal for 3 minutes.
I don't think that's possible. It's to go. It's moving. I'm at full brakes.
1954 Brighton Beach last night.
Coney Island for the 52.
54 Quincy, Brighton Beach, that is a copy. You can terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night. 52 Bravo, Stillwell. You can discharge the passengers, terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.